Why your church needs an effective website. Someone once said, if a church can't be Googled, for many people, it doesn't exist. On another occasion, a pastor said, if a church doesn't have a website in this day and age, it's as if the church doesn't exist. Several years ago, when these comments were made, they were exactly true. Sometimes, statements become even truer over time. These are exactly so. Unscientific studies indicate that between 75 to 90% of people will visit your website before your physical location. Other studies indicate that people will visit over 12 church websites before visiting a church's physical location. Think about that. People will visit over 12 church websites before deciding to visit one of those churches' physical location. And many, if not most people visiting your church's website will make a decision whether or not to visit your physical location solely by their online experience alone. And that is what they see and their user experience on your website determines if they will come to your physical location. Now, all of this points to one simple conclusion. The front door of your church has been relocated. Let me say that again. The front door of your church has been relocated. It's no longer located at the physical address of your church. Your church's front door has been moved to your digital address, which is your church website. So, today's article, I'm asking the question, why does your church need an effective website? Many churches still struggle with their websites. I get it. The technology of designing and building a website can be intimidating. For churches on a tight budget, the cost might seem high, but choosing to ignore having a website isn't a smart option at all. Here are a few reasons why. Your online presence is your first impression. I continually hear from churches of all sizes that new visitors are coming to church because they found the congregation online first. And research backs this up. If you are not online, you are at a disadvantage. Let me say that again. If you don't have a presence online, you are at a big disadvantage. An investment in your online presence is much like spending money on the upkeep of your building or your signage, your billboard. It's your front door to people online. Your church website is the only platform you actually have full control of. The only online platform you actually have full control of. Do you have a Facebook page or do you have a Twitter account? Well, social media is a part of any communication strategy, but you have no say on the changes they make. For example, Facebook has changed dramatically over the past several years. Some time ago, if you had a Facebook account, every post you make goes to everybody on your fan base or your friends. But today, with changes to the algorithms and the business model that Facebook now adopts, it has made it tougher to reach your users. So these days you make a post, it gets to less than 10% of people in your fan base or your friends, and then you get this message that says, wow, if you boost this post, it will reach so many thousands. It wasn't that way years back. So, at least you know that your website, you are in control. You are in charge of any changes that is made there. Another reason why you need an effective website is this. Your website answers questions about the church. People have all kinds of questions about churches. They want to know what kind of music you play. Do you have a nursery? What denomination you belong to? What Bible version you use? What is your doctrinal statement? Many questions. How to get there? Many questions. But how can you answer all these questions? I tell you, 2 words. Church website. The other reason why you need a website is that printed bulletins don't make it home. People love to grumble when there's no bulletin during a service. But honestly, how many bulletins make it home out of the hundreds or thousands that you print? But having a website gives you a central hub for information dissemination to your members. And over time, if users can depend on your website to be useful and updated, I repeat that. If users can depend on your website to be useful and updated, it can become a primary communication tool for your church. A church website is a church's testimony. Within seconds of accessing your church website, a person forms opinions about your church, for better or for worse. Therefore, a good website is a great way to communicate a good testimony. A church website also broadcasts your message globally. That's one of the beauties of a church website. Because instantly, without buying a ticket, experiencing jet lag, or eating airline food, your church can reach as far as Europe, Asia, Africa with your message. Regardless of its size, your church can spread its message worldwide. That is one beautiful key of a church website. A church website saves you money on advertising. Any pastor wants the biggest return on investment when it comes to church marketing. Church websites are way more visible and far less expensive than any other form of church advertising. Also, a church website stores your media. A church website gives you a digital library. Storing sermon recordings online is a great way to increase the longevity and reach of your sermons. A church website increases your church's income. Now, you wonder how does that happen? You see, people pay their bills online, they invest their money online, and they read their bank statements online. So, can they also give to your church online? Yes, with a church website. Yes, they can. A church website has become a basic expectation, not something special. You see, many people can probably remember a time when just having a church website of any sort meant you were cool. Well, not anymore. Now, the average person has an expectation of what makes a good website. If they visit an out-of-date church website, it all only perpetuates the perception that churches are out of touch with what's going on in the world today. Let me say that again. When people visit your website and it is out of date, it only increases their perception that your church is out of date with what's going on in the world today. And this is especially true for the younger generation. And this is the reason why you need to keep your website up to date. Yes, you have a website. That's not all. You have to keep it up to date. It affects how you're perceived as a church. So, the challenge is to find a way to make your website happen. If you're not tech savvy, then find someone like Divine and Branches, who are a bunch of tech savvy designers. Look, gather some money to make the website a higher priority. Change your mindset on the overall importance of having a good, realistic representation of your church online. Well, thanks for listening, or for watching, as the case may be. I hope I have made the point. You do need a church website. However, these days, you just don't need any website. You need an effective website that is useful and is updated. So if this is something that you like to do, to get a website that is useful and updated, then you need to contact Gideon at Divine and Branches to get a website that works for you. Not just a placard online, no, a website that works for you, that helps you achieve your ministry goals. So thanks for listening. You can call us with a number that shows up, or you can reach us by email too. We're waiting to hear from you. We're waiting to build that beautiful masterpiece for you. So do get in contact. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.